Alright guys, today we're here at 5192 West Campo Bello Drive. The first thing I want to mention is this home is in prime location. I mean, you're right next to Belt Road, some of the major freeways like the 101, 17. So I mean, you are in a really nice location, but it's also more of like a private feel to the neighborhood because as you can see later in the video, there's a lot of like walkways, a lot of grass, nice and quiet as you can see. I mean, it's a beautiful neighborhood. There's no traffic, no cars running by. So those things will be the least of your worries. As you can see also, you got beautiful trees, and you also get a really cool basketball hoop that's built in. So that's obviously going to stay with the home. So you'll be able to use that as much as you'd like, get some shots up, throw some dunks down. So we'll go ahead and take a step inside. So you can see the front door is kind of tucked away over here, which if you've seen my previous videos, it's something I like because it's more of like a private entry. It feels a little bit safer. You get the nice Ring doorbell over here as well as the nice windows so you can see out. And you also get a code lock on the screen door and the main door. So that's another nice little touch, extra security. But also, you don't have to worry about forgetting your keys, anything like that. So this is what you'll see right when you walk in. As you can see, it's a beautiful home. You got the beautiful flooring, all the fresh paint, windows all around the home. I love like the wood features, I guess you could say. You got these nice little beams here, put some plants, some pictures, anything you'd like to put there. And you also get this really cool wood wall, like exposed wood type deal. And you also get a TV mount right there. So imagine have your TV up there, maybe a little cabinet thing below it. This would be a beautiful place to hang out, have some friends and family over. As you can see also, there's a really nice backyard, but we're going to save that for a little bit later in the tour. And we're going to come this way. So the front door again is right there. And we got the stairs, and then right here you have a massive closet, which has its own light in it. And it actually wraps around all the way underneath the stairs. So you have a ton of storage in there. I know I have a similar storage area to this at my house. Put like the Christmas tree, the things that you don't really use that often. You just stick them back in there and forget about them. So that's a really nice touch. Then we're going to step into this amazing kitchen. As you can see, it's ginormous in here. You got the dining area down there, as well as they kind of carried this exposed wood kind of out here from the living room through into the island. And you can see, I mean, this is a high quality piece of wood. It looks amazing. The camera doesn't really pick it up, but you have these spotlights up here shining on it, and it looks really nice. And you can see over here, of course, you all your stainless steel appliances, the fridge, the microwave, the oven, all of those things over here. And then around this beautiful island, you get granite countertops as well. So this home just has a high quality feel all throughout. And then again, more windows, more lights, another nice wood beam, put more pictures, some really anything you'd like to put up there. It's also right next to this massive dining area. So if you're eating dinner, you don't have room on the table, you could even throw some stuff up there just to get out of the way while you're eating. So we're gonna come back this way, and you have a massive pantry. So you actually get two doors right here that open up into this huge pantry area. So that's also nice. It's kind of tucked away. You almost wouldn't even know it's there unless you opened it up. And then you have a beautiful little bathroom over here. Which you can see, again, the nice wood touches back there. This is a really nice high quality home. And then you step into your laundry room, which again, they carry this nice exposed wood. And then you get the stacked washer and dryer, which is a nice touch, helps save some space. And you can see you have uppers and lowers for the cabinets. You have a ton of space in here. And it's actually right off of your garage. So you can see, you get a beautiful 2-car garage, plenty of space out here. And then you also get a door out into your side yard, which we'll take a look at in just a little bit. So I think also the location of this laundry room is super nice. Very convenient, and you're always going to be going through, but you have plenty of space to store stuff in there. So let's step back to the kitchen. As you can see, they carry the beautiful cabinets all throughout the kitchen as well. I love the white with the black accent handles on it. It's a really nice touch. And then over here, this is kind of an extension of the living room. So I mean, you could just call it a living room, or if you wanted to put your dining area over here, you could put something else over here. I love to play games. I'd even almost want to put like a pool table or a ping pong table over here. If you have kids, it'd be a great space to have a lot of fun, and you have plenty of room to do it. So let's take a step out into the backyard. And as you can see, this backyard is amazing. So you get this massive pool, you get the beautiful rock, like water fountain feature over there. The built-in grill this way. I mean, you can just see how beautiful it is out here. You get another basketball hoop in this pool. And you can also see over the fence, I mean, there's beautiful views all throughout this neighborhood. And you also back up to this, it's not really a wash, it's just more of like a nice grass area. So it really just provides, even more quietness for your homes. You're not backed up to another house. So you can see how pretty it is out here. You got all these huge, beautiful trees. It's amazing out here. So come over here a little bit, and you get this beautiful walkway up to like a seating area. Imagine if you had some chairs, some of those lounge chairs with a nice umbrella out here. It would be really nice in the summertime and the wintertime. And then over here, you also get this like sunshade. So the sun is gonna set directly in front of us right here. So if it gets bright in the afternoon, you can pull this shade closed and you have nice shade over here. It won't get too hot and it'll help keep you cool. And then you get this nice area. You have the RV gate up there, which again is a nice touch. And you also get a gate right here, which I also really like. If you have pets, you don't have to worry about them running out over there. If you're working in that space right there, you can, have some privacy. And let's step back past the pool, and you get another little fence over here. And I really like this one because you actually protect. You can see the pool system back there as well as the AC. So you also have some protection from like pets. If you have friends and family over, you don't have to worry about them getting back there and messing with anything. So not only does it provide safety, but it also just looks amazing itself as well. One last look at the beautiful pool here. And then we will come back in and step inside. So that's about it for the downstairs. So we'll come back. This is the front door directly in front of us. And we will take a step up these stairs right here. So as you can see, you actually get a light on the stairs as well. So that's another nice touch. If it's dark at night, it's not going to be too bright where it lights up the room, but it's going to illuminate the stairs so you're nice and safe. You don't have to worry about tripping or anything like that. So we're at the top of the stairs, and immediately across from us is going to be the first guest bedroom. So you can see it's a really nice sized room. Get the ceiling fan with the light on it. Some nice storage on the wall over there, as well as a huge walk-in closet. So you can actually come all the way in here and see how big it actually is in here. And then again, a beautiful view from this window. I mean, you get the beautiful trees. You can see out to the grass area over there. You can see out front as well. And then we'll come back past the hallway. Again, you get some nice wood features as well. And you get a nice little closet up here. Nice tucked away closet. You can see all the shelves you get in here. And then we'll step into the second guest bedroom, which you can see again. They love the wood shelves in here, which I also love. I think it's an amazing touch. It gives it more like a modern feel. And then you can see this window views out the front. So that's the basketball hoop we took a look at earlier right there. You got your driveway, plenty of light in here. And you can actually see way out there. So you get a really nice view with all of these bedrooms. And then again, 2 full doors of storage behind us. So all of these guest bedrooms actually have really nice sized closets. And then we will come into the last guest bedroom, which again, they carry the ceiling fan with the light all throughout, the beautiful carpet, all the nice paint. I love this room because you actually get 2 windows, which you don't see very often. So you can see out the front over here, and you can see out the side to this beautiful tree you get. So this is a really nice, really cool room. And then again, 2 doors of storage back here, so another really nice sized closet. And then we're gonna step into the hall bathroom, which you can see you actually get a dual vanity in here, which is pretty rare to find in these homes, so that's a really nice touch. And then over here, you only get your beautiful shower, get the nice detachable shower head. So this is a really nice full-size bathroom upstairs for all your friends and guests to use. So we'll come back this way. Again, this is the stairs that we came up. And over here, we have tucked away a little loft area. And you can see, I mean, this is a really nice size space. You know, put some TVs, a couch up here. Again, you get a beautiful, beautiful view out the back. So you can see you got your pool down there, and then you can see all the grass, all the trees, all the plants out there. This is a really cool location for this home. And also something that I always thought was cool growing up was you can kind of see over as well. So that's your front door. You can see the beautiful wood flooring down there. See the staircase. And you also get these really cool windows way up here to add even more light coming in. And so let's take a step into the primary bedroom. You can see you get these huge double doors that open up. And then again, carrying throughout, you got the ceiling fan, all these beautiful wood shelves. Again, the beautiful carpet. You get a TV mount up there as well that can angle out. You know, so say you put your bed over there, that wouldn't be an issue because you could just angle your TV towards you. And then again, you can see all of these beautiful windows up here. And then behind us is going to be the closet, which you can see how big this closet is. There's shelves everywhere, plenty of different ways to hang stuff in here as well. I mean, this is a dream closet if I've ever seen it. I mean, the pure size of it, the camera doesn't really pick it up, but this closet is huge. And then we'll step into the bathroom. You can see you get a really nice sit-in tub. These are nice fogged windows, so you can't really see in, but they still allow a bunch of light to come in, which is your neighbors, you know, looking at you through the window. That'd be kind of weird. So it's a really nice privacy feature. And then you can see you get this really cool bowl type of sink deal. It looks really amazing. It's easy to keep clean, and it's just a really nice modern touch as well. And then you step into the actual bathroom. You get the beautiful walk-in shower, the window. So, I mean, as you can see at this home, you get a separate shower over here and a tub here behind it. So it's a really cool feature, nice touch. Not a lot of homes are going to have it. So that's something that's really cool. And now we're going to step into the last part of the home, which is by far my favorite part. And it's going to be this back balcony, which is private to the primary bedroom. So you can see, I mean, you can see your beautiful pool right down here. All the walkways, all the trails, all the grass, all the plants out here. Imagine sitting up here in the morning, drinking your coffee, nice and cool out in the morning. I mean, this home is amazing. And again, you can just hear how quiet it is. So that's going to be about it for the tour of this home. If you have any questions, you want to apply, you want to schedule a tour, you can do that all at rpmphoenixvalley.com. Thank you guys for touring with me.